Why do some laptops boot up in just 10 seconds, while others feel like they're stuck in the past? It all comes down to one major thing: your storage drive. Today, we're breaking down the difference between SSD and HDD, the two main types of storage. And we'll reveal who invented them, where they came from, and which one you should be using in 2025 and beyond. This is Bytewise, breaking down tech into bite-sized brilliance. Let's start with HDD, or hard disk drive. Invented in 1956 by Reynold B. Johnson and his team at IBM in the United States, the first HDD was the size of 2 refrigerators and stored just 5 megabytes of data. IBM also became the first company to roll it out for commercial use. HDDs work by spinning magnetic disks, kind of like a vinyl record, with a mechanical arm that reads and writes data. Now fast forward to the 1970s, when engineers began experimenting with solid-state storage. But it wasn't until 1991 that SanDisk, a company from California, USA, released the first true SSD, a 20 MB solid-state drive for a laptop made by IBM. Unlike HDDs, SSDs have no moving parts. They use flash memory to store data, the same tech found in USB drives and memory cards, but way faster and more advanced. In the speed race, SSDs leave HDDs in the dust. HDDs typically read and write data at around 100 MB per second, but a modern SSD, easily 500 MB per second. And if it's an NVMe SSD, we're talking over 3,000 MB per second. That's 30 times faster than a regular hard drive. That means your computer boots faster, apps open instantly, and file transfers happen in the blink of an eye. HDDs have moving parts, which means friction, noise, and a higher chance of failure if dropped. SSDs, no spinning disks, no noise, and much more resistant to shocks and drops. That's why SSDs are perfect for laptops and portable devices. HDDs offer a lot of space for less money. For example, a 1 terabyte HDD might cost the same as a 256 gigabyte SSD, making it ideal for storing huge files like movies, backups, or raw media. SSDs, although more expensive per gigabyte, are dropping in price fast. And for the speed, power savings, and longevity they offer, many users feel they're worth every penny. A great combo? Use an SSD for your operating system and apps, and an HDD for mass storage. SSDs use less power, which translates to better battery life on laptops. They also generate less heat, keeping your system cool and efficient. And although early SSDs wore out quickly, today's models can easily last 10 years or more, depending on how heavily you use them. From IBM's massive HDDs in the US to SanDisk's compact SSDs, we've come a long way in the world of storage. Today, companies like Samsung, South Korea, Western Digital, USA, Kingston, USA, and Crucial, USA are leading the SSD revolution. So, SSD or HDD? If you need speed, silence, and durability, go SSD. If you're on a budget or need mass storage, HDD still holds value. Drop a comment below. What kind of storage do you use? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more easy-to-understand tech content right here on Bytewise.